digestive, you know. Wow, good.
Wow, that looks delicious. Nothing the matter with that.
My gosh. This is colonial because originally when the Spanish conquistadors came here, they started to introduce new animals. Like one of them was pigs.
Wow. This is really good.
Imagine living in a town constantly filled with the warmth of wood hearth baking. Here in Oropesa, the national bread capital, the clay ovens burn all day, bringing people from miles around.
This is true artisan bread. Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Bien? Can I try one? You know, I owned a bakery
Yeah.
once, so I know a little bit. Right? Like this?
Exactly. That's a good job.
Something like this, right? How do you say I'll keep my day job in Spanish?
The big one we call chuta.
So what is this one called?
Mollete. This is one type of bread we call mollete. You can smell the onions.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Very crispy. That's a good one.
A little sweetness too.
Yes, it is. Oh, look at this one.
Really light. Look at that. You can always tell great bread by the stretch of that dough.
sounds good,
How
eh?
how those big bubbles are in there. You get nice fermentation. All the wheat comes from around here, so it's all organic. Yeah, wow. Pachamama, food of the earth.
For my next stop, Ayu is bringing me to a town that specializes in one of my all-time favorites.
Wow,
Okay.
look at the ducks. These are amazing.
For example,
huh?
here, this is in this restaurant, we have the criollo duck. Why they call criollo duck? Because they are farming with the local, they're feeding them
Right.
with local food.
This is the specialty of this house.
Exactly. They marinate all the duck with other kind of spices like pepper, like salt, with a lot of garlic
Oh, yeah.
for the whole day.
That looks
And
great.
always served with spaghetti and stuffed chili pepper.
This is interesting. The spaghetti casserole.
Esta,
Yeah.
oca, mote, como ven, estas habitas.
Local ingredients like boiled corn with lima beans, a mix between the food of the coast and the food of the Andes or Sierra.
Kind of a succotash, if you will. All right. Time to start the festivities.
Wow.
That looks beautiful.
Corn with lima beans boiled, roast potatoes, baked spaghetti, oh my God, with olives, boiled hard eggs, onions, tomatoes, and that's good one.
Right,
Stuffed
right.
chili pepper.
I'm going right in on this.
Oh my.
That is some good pato. I'll tell you, very tender,
Wow.
delicious. And this, you can really taste those spices on there as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, you better get in there. I'm going to be eating all that duck. I love duck. Duck, one of my favorite things, that's for sure. Bueno. Muy
Buenísimo.
bueno.
Excelente.
After experiencing some of the best Peruvian pork, duck, and wonderful bread, there's only one more thing, a Quechua tradition that I just had to try.
All about the cuy.
Very important food in the Inca period. Now we're gonna see how they are preparing it.
From the Inca time, that's still being done today.
That's
in the same
right.
way.
That's right. Now we're gonna see
Classic style.
roasted guinea pig.
How long were these cooking here?
1 hour, 15 minutes. Depending how big is the guinea pig. They start with a special herb we call huacatay.
Yeah.
Eh?
So this is, yeah? Yeah.
Smell.
Wow.
Was good.
Oh, wow.
It
Very
smelled
aromatic.
very good.
Kind of anisey in a way. Wow.
Exactly.
Beautiful. There we go.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. This
Wonderful.
is, all right, we got room here?
Wow.
Look at those. I tell you what, this is definitely a new
Excellent.
experience for me.
He's gonna chop it up now, the guinea pig. The right
Good
way
sight.
to eat here is with your hands.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah,
So
because
some-
of the herb. Oh my God, it's good.
Wow, so crunchy.
Smell wonderful.
And this is one of your favorite places to come. Huh? This guy
Exactly.
does
It's
it.
one of my favorite restaurants in this
Right.
village.
I love crispy skin. And that looks amazing, how beautiful that is. Just like this, right?
Yes, the papa. Because
The herb is really pungent.
it is. Yes, it is.
You know what? Meat, tender,
Exactly.
skin, crispy.
Yeah.
You can't beat that. You know, it's
So
like
the
a
right way
beautiful.
also, you can eat it with spaghetti, with stuffed chili pepper, and baked potatoes, of course.
This is everyday food for the
Exactly.
Peruvians. I mean, hey, come
Oh,
on,
yeah,
there's
I'm
lots,
gonna
there's
eat
lots
it
to
now.
polish off here.
Oh, definitely.
There's plenty of cuy where that came from.
Oh my gosh, this is very good one.
This trip to the Andes, with the spiritual grandeur of Machu Picchu, the unique flavors of Cusco, and the simple elegance of towns devoted to food, inspired new ideas for my kitchen. With fresh local ingredients, Pachamama, Mother Earth. One of the most amazing things that inspired me the most was the fact these little villages that had these specialty items, like the duck village and the bread village, and you drove literally from town to town to town, and you ate this amazing food. And what I'm going to do for you is the chicharron, which I thought was amazing. So we've actually taken some pork belly here. We braised it in the fat for about 4 hours with lots of spice. We put cinnamon, we put nutmeg, and we took that and crispy fried it like they do the chicharrones. Now remember, there's hundreds of varieties of potatoes in Peru. It's really where they came from, in fact. And I took these beautiful purple potatoes, pureed them and mashed them lightly. I've taken some chili peppers, okay? These are just red and green jalapenos. We get different chilies than they do in Peru. Chopped them up. Put that in there as well. Let's put some scallion in there, Joe. Now, this is a plantain sweet and sour agrodolce that's going over this chicharroni, all right? So plantains, these are sweet plantains. And we're gonna take this, again, this beautiful puree of potato, okay, and put that down as a base, because what is better and more earthy than that? Take this sauce, is basically brown sugar, plantains, a little bit of scallion, jalapeno, and a little bit of sweet and sour glaze as well over the top, taking all those great flavors, the inspiration of what Peru's about, modern cooking, classic cooking, Incan cooking, all the great influences coming up. A little bit of cilantro over the top to garnish it, right, a little more scallion, fresh cracked pepper because we want a little more heat over there, and there you go. Our beautiful Peruvian pork belly, chicharrones. I'm Todd English, and that's my food trip. Cheers, Chef. Thank you very much. I'm definitely digging into this stuff, huh? Incredible stuff.
Hungry for more? Visit toddenglish.com/foodtrip to satisfy those food trip cravings 24/7.
Funding is provided by
Contessa, for people who appreciate fine food.
and by
Welcome to 130 years of tradition, to hills that are ancient and soil that is wise, to a passion that never stops striving. Welcome to the 21st century of Italian wine.
and by